Welcome to I Am Care, I Create. Thank you for joining me today. We're doing a reading, a daily reading for January the 13th for the signs or the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I've laid out the cards that represent each sign. These also represents the dates, and then the overall energy we have for Aries, March 21st all the way through to April 19th. And then for Leo, we have July 23rd all the way through to August 22nd. And then for Sagittarius, the cards representing November 22nd all the way through to December 21st. And so these are the cards that represent the signs of the Aries, signs of Leo, the energies of Sagittarius. So we'll get on with the readings. Let me put these cards away. And do a quick shuffle and focus the energies onto the signs of Aries. For a daily reading for January 13th, I will do a mantra to focus energies. Angels, beloved you are, blessed you are, thank you. Please focus the energies of Aries on this deck for a daily reading for January the 13th. When one become two, what will you do? What is what is, and what is everlasting abundance, unity and connection, perfection. 11:11. The mirror, I love God. Angels, can you please focus the Christ consciousness of unconditional self-acceptance and loving discernment in through our crown chakra, through our into our mind's eye, our throat chakra, our heart, our solar plexus, our sacral center, and out through our root chakra into the mirror for self-reflection, so that we may love ourselves with our whole heart, body, mind, and soul, and our neighbors as ourself. Let's get some cards out for Aries daily, January 13th. Past, present, future, morning, midday, evening. That one right there. We have higher mind, communication, heart, feelings, emotions, and creativity, and then manifesting it into the root. Oopsies. There we go. That's what's happening now. You're funny. All right. Thank you. So, overall, energies, feeling oppression in the heart for the day, and the molding of energies. This is a powerful alchemy card. This is also an event, a big event today. Art, unity, unite, shemek, thorn, support, protect. A card of alchemy. The spirit creates. So let's go to the morning. Thoughts are on stability, responsibilities, feeling truth or standstill of energies, manifesting some debauched tendencies, some overindulging, and things like addictive behaviors, negative thinking, negative aspects, discerning at negative aspects of yourself. Let's move on to the middle of the day. Thoughts are Princess of Swords, which is deflecting attacks that people are saying things about you mentally, or you're saying things, thinking and feeling things about yourself, and you're deflecting them, saying, this isn't true, I don't believe this, get away from me. A lot of, you're discerning these thoughts as they're coming in. And then feeling oppression, maybe these thoughts are of making you, feel oppressed, standstill, block, standstill of energies, or pushing your energies out down. And this is also for the sign for today. Then again, maybe art's trying to bust through, creative ideas are trying to bust through, and you're feeling a blockage, you're repressed. You're not allowed to be what you want to do artistically. Manifesting a lot of discerning people's affairs, what people are doing around you. Maybe people are telling you what to do in the middle of the day. Making lists, manifesting lists of things that need to be done for yourself or other people. Let's move on to the end of the day in the mind. We have prudence or growth. This is growth over time, strong, powerful growth. And I see the sun up there. The sun is shining in on your thoughts as they grow, as you think about what you're trying to conceptualize. Your heart is feeling in the afternoon a tower moment. Maybe something big has happened, or something within yourself has been seen, and you're feeling panicky, active, fight or flight, and then you're manifesting the will to create, want to do something, want to take control, manifest what you're passionate about, what you're driven to do at the end of the day. So that concludes the daily reading for January the 13th for Aries. Thank you very much for listening. I hope this will help you processing your thoughts for the day, how you're feeling through the day, and how you may be feeling through the day, and how what you may be seeing in your manifests in the mirror, reflecting what you've been going through in your thoughts and emotions. Now let's clean up the cards and move on to the next sign, which is Leo. Let's do a quick shuffle of the cards. And then a mantra to focus the energy on Leo. Angels, beloved you are, blessed you are, thank you. Please focus the energies of Leo on the deck of cards for a reading for January the 12th. When one become two, what will you do? What is what is, and what is everlasting abundance, unity, and connection, perfection. 1111, the mirror. I love God. Angels, please focus unconditional self-acceptance and loving discernment, Christ consciousness through our crown chakra, into our mind's eye, into our throat chakra, into our heart chakra, into our solar plexus chakra, into our sacral center chakra, and out through the root chakra into the mirror, to manifest loving ourselves with the whole heart, body, mind, and soul, and our neighbor as ourself, for the betterment of the conscious construct. Now let's that one. That one. That one. That one. Get some cards. I like. And we got then we have the higher self, mind, thoughts, communication row. We have whoa. We have the heart row, emotions, feelings. So your desire, your creation energy, and your passion. And then here we have, down here we have what's being manifested into the mirror, or the reflection in the mirror. For January the 13th, Leo, we have the overall, this is a deep understanding of self, the whole concept of God, the mental discernment of the concept of God, and everything we see, think, do, do, all five senses of interaction, and the higher senses, how they mirror, how we're mirroring your feeling. So you're feeling a deep understanding or bewilderment, and bringing that through to a creative energy, feeling you want to create from this understanding. That's usually what happens when you connect to spirit. You're inspired to create something when you are aware of your connection to spirit, I should say, because everything is spirit energy. All right, the beginning of the day, thoughts are on equalization of energy, balancing. There may have been a conflict that has become truth. Maybe you're thinking about how to create a balance of energies in your mind and communicate that. You're feeling in your heart surrendering, so you're tired of the fight. You may lack the motivation to, just take an attack form energy. You're like surrendering to the will, or others' will. And then you are manifesting lots of movement or messages or communications. Maybe a lot of people running around in the morning. And then let's move on to the thoughts, higher self, in the afternoon. Some negative thinking about self or people around you, maybe focusing on something you're addicted to, or some other negative tendencies that are self-destructive, which is another form of self-discernment. And then again, understanding this great concept of what is, and feeling passionate creation energy flowing through, and feminine acceptance. You're burning the roses, waving your wand, and swinging with tigers. And it's so hot. And then manifesting, having to fight off a whole bunch of naysayers or conflict, or people or messages, and just discerning, taking the time to discern them and go through them. Maybe you're opening your mail with that sword. Maybe you got bills to pay. Let's move on to the morning. I mean, the afternoon, evening. This is evening, I should say. Evening. That's midday. Is it evening? That's thoughts of valor. So you're pushing through to do positive things in your mind, thinking of positive thoughts, giving positive energy for the betterment. Not too much, not too little. Giving for the betterment of all. And then we have in the heart space strife, that life feels like a fight, and your emotion is constantly having to push forward to make things happen, and you're feeling that it could be too much, but you're still doing it. You're working hard to get through it emotionally. Manifesting self-acceptance and dominance, maybe communicating to others what you want done. And that is the daily reading for January. Maybe being in a place of the mother, I don't know. The end of the reading for January, the 13th for Leo. Thank you very much for joining me. If hopefully this helped you some way in looking at your thoughts that you've had today, your emotions you've had today, and the things you have experienced manifested in the mirror. Now let's move on the reading to the next energy sign. Put these cards away to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. November 22nd, December 21st. Let's do a mantra to focus the energies on Sagittarius. Angels, beloved you are, blessed you are, thank you. Please focus the energies on the cards for a reading for January the 13th for the signs and energy of Sagittarius. When one becomes two, what will you do? What is what is, and what is everlasting abundance, unity and connection, perfection. 11:11, the mirror. I love God. Angels, please focus the unconditional self-acceptance and loving discernment of self through the crown chakra into the mind, into the throat, into the heart, into the solar plexus, into the root, into the sacral center, and through the root, manifesting in the mirror, so we may exhibit loving ourselves with our whole heart, body, mind, and soul, and our neighbors as ourself. Let's shuffle the deck and get some cards to pop out. That one right there wants to come out. And then the other one does too, but yeah. Dance, cards, dance. Show me your moves. Ooh. Double down. Oh, what's this guy? Some guy must have come out. I didn't even remember you flipping over. What happened there? This energy of surrender happening. And overall emotions or feeling for the day. Concern is defeat. Feeling things aren't going your way. Feeling you missed the mark. And dominion. What is mine? Then, there, how, who. All right, into the day. morning past, you are having some racing thoughts of taking um, and completing in charge energy in your mind, and you are feeling a pleasure, and you are experiencing submitting to that. I like this morning. In the afternoon, Prince of Cups, you are airy, you're having thoughts, fleeting thoughts about emotional things, and taking quick glances over our topics, but not settling on a single thought, just glancing over things, and maybe some quick communications. Again, feeling of defeat and what is mine, who, where, when, how. Then you're manifesting some dominant energy, feminine, and feminine dominant energy. Somebody may be telling you what they want. You may be telling somebody else what you want. Let's move into the afternoon, evening. We have, again, thoughts of racing in, taking charge, leading, making something happen. Emotionally, you're feeling balanced and spiritually guided. This is the mage. This is an event. We can have some words for the magus. Focus. Your heart is focused. Sound none. Seed, fish, life, continue. Your heart is very focused and ready to just go. And in the evening, what you're manifesting is some surrender and self-acceptance. This is represents chemical salt. You're just taking almost a moment to just sit with self and let all the energies come to you at the end of the day. I think this ends the reading for Sagittarius for January 13th. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope this was in some way helping you think about the thoughts you've had during the day, the emotions you felt, and what you've manifested into the mirror for self-reflection and growth. Beloved you are, blessed you are. Thank you.